How's it going, everyone? Yes, Deal Labs coming in clutch once again as they seemingly have the PlayStation Plus leak for the month of January, and honestly speaking, if Deal Labs is on the money again, which I assume them to be, January looking pretty spicy, honestly. This is one of the better months of PS Plus that I've seen. If you're upset about it, I don't know, these games are right up my alley, even though I own all these games on various platforms, but for you guys that don't own any of these games, it's gonna be a good month. Also, a PS Plus upgrade available today, and one of my more anticipated games of January, unfortunately delayed, and that's Weird West. Really looking forward to that game. But it's a debut IP, I can understand the delay. We'll talk that at the end of this video. First of all, PlayStation Plus for the month of January. Oh boy, I think people are going to be happy with this one. On the PlayStation 4, Persona 5 Strikers, which is awesome. That's a game that still goes for a premier price point, like $25 to $30 even on sale. Those Tecmo Koei titles don't go on sale very often, so that, if it is a Plus title, that is great. And even if you're not a big fan of the Musou-style games, if you played Persona 5, Strikers is a pretty good follow-up, and it has a lot of those Persona elements that people love. The great music, the stylish visuals, the story's actually pretty decent as well. Overall, a very well-made Musou-style game with the Persona skin on it, and the Persona skin to me means a lot because the aesthetics and presentation of that game is top-notch Persona in general, so P5 Strikers I think would be a very good addition. On the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, brand new release, Deep Rock Galactic. Now this is a game that I talked about the PlayStation release of it, and I was actually thinking they scheduled it for a January release. I was like, hey, if they want to include a game that's a brand new release, Deep Rock Galactic would be a great one, and seemingly that is going to be coming to fruition. Now, if you guys don't know about Deep Rock Galactic, it's been a game that's been out on PC and Xbox for quite a while. I believe it was in early access, saw its official release back in early 2020. Overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam, 91,772 reviews, 97% of those reviews are positive, so that's an incredibly positive reception. 85 on Metacritic, and this is a game that is designed around cooperative play, so as a Plus title, you get to get all your buddies to jump in on it, and you can jump in the game together. This is a game that is going to be released for $30, at least that's the PC price point, and usually you get parity in the price point in that regard, so this as a Plus freebie alongside Persona 5 Strikers, if it was just those two games, I'd be like, hell yes, slam dunk, that is a great month. But on top of that, it looks like on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, you're also going to get the off-road racer Dirt 5. That's another pretty solid freebie. Maybe it won't entice people as much as the other two games, but that's a game that still goes for a high price point as well. Came out in late 2020, and, you know, it didn't get the best reception in the world. It has like a 70 on Metacritic, but still, if you're looking for a fun racing game to, you know, as an arcade racer, you could probably have a bit of fun with Dirt 5. You know, get your arcade racing on until March, where you can get your sim racing on when Gran Turismo 7 drops. But man, that is a fantastic lineup. I know some of you guys have been upset, and honestly, seemingly, sometimes the comment section and me were on different pages, so I don't know. I'm very impressed by this month. I'm very happy with it if this turns out to be fruition, if it comes to fruition, and Deal Labs has been on the money several times. But yeah, who knows? Knowing my track record with how I respond, and then the comment section, people are gonna be like, this is a crappy month, but yeah, I think this is great. For those of you that, I know some of you guys probably don't know much about Deep Rock Galactic, but like I said, that game is very, very strongly received, and I think as a co-op title, that's going to be a game that people are going to get into. Even if you haven't been following that game much at all, you didn't know about the PC and Xbox release, trust me on that one. I think you guys are going to have a good time with that. Persona 5 Strikers, the only thing is, it is a follow-up to Persona 5, so you might want to play P5 first. But yeah, if you played P5, I know a lot of people that just skipped out on Strikers because, you know, that Musou-style game. But yeah, now as a Plus game, that is an awesome, awesome addition. And yeah, definitely check that out. If you enjoy Persona, if you like the presentation of those games, I mean, we have Persona dancing games, and those were great. We have Persona Musou games. We have Persona fighting games. A P4 Arena going to be coming to PlayStation 4 next year as well, so Persona really branching off, and Strikers is going to be in Plus by the looks of it, and that is going to be a great addition. Again, $25 to $30 game. Deep Rock Galactic, a $30 game. Dirt 5, still a relatively recent release, and even if one of those games don't appeal to you, I think most people are going to find appeal at least in two of those games. I mean, if you own P5 and Dirt 5, that's a little bit of a bummer, but probably you don't own Deep Rock Galactic, maybe own it on PC or Xbox, but yeah, that's a great freebie, and then if you can find enjoyment out of one of the other two titles, yeah, we're swimming there. Also, speaking of PlayStation Plus, if you've been a subscriber for a while, I should note, the Final Fantasy VII Remake PS5 upgrade is live today. The PlayStation 5 upgrade of Final Fantasy VII is fantastic. Playing this game at 30 FPS, 60 FPS is great. Runs so smooth. New set of trophies in there as well if you want to, get another Platinum in FF7, although the FF7 Platinum trophy is a little bit difficult, so I don't know if people are really fiending to plat the game twice, but nevertheless, great game. If you've never checked it out, if you've had it on Plus and you've been waiting to play it on PlayStation 5, yo, jump on this because it is great. The episode intermission is on sale as well from what I saw as a part of the holiday sale. That's down to $15, so after you beat FF7, you can jump into that. That is the story surrounding Yuffie. Has a little bit extra to the ending that honestly raises more questions than giving us answers, but nevertheless, FF7, awesome game, and the PS5 upgrade, very good as well. Unfortunately, that PC port didn't turn out all too well. Hopefully, they get that fixed up as soon as possible. Lastly, publisher Devolver Digital and developer Wolfeye Studios, remember that studio was created by people of Dishonored and Prey fame, their new game Weird West has unfortunately been delayed. Now, I'm not a big fan of the delay at the last minute because it was scheduled for release on January 11th. Now it's been pushed back 2.5 months, 2.5 months to March 31st. Now, Devolver Digital did put out a message knowing Devolver Digital and Wolfeye Studios today announced that in order to make Weird West the most immersive and weird journey through the West as possible, the game will now be launching across PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 on March 31st, 2022. Weird West is an impressively deep mix of action RPG and immersive sim elements built on the Wolfeye team's experience with Dishonored and Prey. Early feedback is fantastic, but as is the case with any immersive sim, there are a lot of variables that can lead to unintended consequences. More time is needed to deliver an experience that the community expects from Wolfeye and Devolver. The team understands that this might be a disappointment to folks, but want to ensure that the game they've worked on for years is launched in the best form possible. Now, it is Wolfeye's debut title. It is a brand new IP. Can definitely understand if you need the extra couple of months to polish it, make sure it's as good as possible. Yo, take your time with this one. It's just in this case, the game was supposed to be coming out in 19 days. I don't think this is going to be a delay that's going to get like a lot of attention just because the game, while I'm super looking forward to it, I think it has a lot of potential. Really liking what the game is going for. It doesn't seem to have a lot of buzz around it. I feel like this is going to be one of those games that comes out and hopefully gets a lot of great reviews and then people start taking notice of it, but yeah, coming out in late March. We'll see how the gaming landscape turns out by then, because March is looking okay in terms of game releases. We know Stranger in Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, GT7, definitely a couple other games. I think the GTA 5 upgrade is scheduled for March, don't quote me on that, but nevertheless, Weird West coming to March 31st, and that's gonna do it for me again. A very good month for PlayStation Plus, looking to come up in January. FF7 Remake upgrade live now, and go check out Weird West. It's not going to be coming out in January 11th, but March 31st. Keep that game on your radar. I do think it can end up surprising a lot of people. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.